Hotel Transylvania Transformania has Dracula making up a monster real estate law, so that Johnny cannot inherit the hotel. But when Johnny hears this, he turns himself into a monster thanks to Van Helsing, so that he can inherit the hotel. But Dracula secretly actually just does not want to give Johnny the hotel. So, the positives on the movie are, it's actually pretty funny. One moment that actually made me laugh was when Johnny was a monster. They were falling off a cliff, and then they find out he has wings, and then Dracula tries to help him, teach him to fly. He eventually does, and then Johnny is actually flying, and then as Dracula is still falling to the ground, he's saying, "You're doing it!" And that was actually pretty funny. That was probably the funniest thing in the movie. Overall, there's like just a bunch of jokes in the movie that are just funny, that I enjoy. But that's the joke that actually did stand out. The animation is really good. It's the same as the other three movies, so I enjoy that. The animation throughout all four movies has looked consistently good. And then the last positive is the transformating concept is actually pretty cool. Johnny turns into a monster, and Dracula turns into human, and Frank and Griff and the Mummy, they all turn into humans, and that's pretty funny. And then Johnny turning into a monster is pretty cool, and it makes for an interesting dynamic in the movie. That's it for positives. On to the mixed. The one mixed element I have is I like that there's a character arc for Dracula, to truly like Johnny, to truly accept Johnny, but I feel like he kind of already accepted Johnny in the first one, because, he almost died trying to get Johnny back from the plane to get him back to Mavis. So it almost kind of feels like we're going through the same stuff again. So cool. It's cool that there's a character arc, but it almost kind of feels like we're just doing the same thing like the first one. So it kind of makes it seem pointless. Now on to the negatives. And I really only have two. The first one is Dracula says he can't freeze other vampires in the beginning of this movie. So this is actually a continuity error. When in the first movie, at the end of the first movie, he freezes Mavis during the Zing song. So that breaks continuity. So that didn't make sense. So that's just more of like a nitpick. It doesn't completely destroy the movie. But, it breaks continuity, and that's worth mentioning. And honestly, I don't like it that they did the whole switch Freaky Friday type concept with a traditional road trip concept. So, I mean, like, you have them switch places. You have Johnny and Dracula switch personas. Dracula is a human, Johnny is a monster. That's cool, except I don't really like it that they used it to do a buddy road trip movie. There's something kind of cool about that, but I mean, that just kind of seems pretty generic. Like, I would have rather have them stay inside the hotel and maybe come up with something a bit different than just a road trip concept. But other than that, other than those negatives, this was the third time watching it. The first time watching it, I don't think I really liked it. Second time, I actually enjoyed it. And the third time, just the same for the review. Just like, I liked it. Like, I think it was okay. So, it's kind of tied with Hotel Transylvania 3. Like, I could probably go either way on those. Like, they're both okay. This one might be my least favorite, probably because, like, it's going through the same stuff again in the mixed category that I said. But, I mean, like, if you enjoy the franchise, Hotel Transylvania Transformania is okay. So in the end, the movie is good. Thanks for watching.